So yeah, I forgot to tell you that I did probably one of the shortest parts to this point at like
My
14 minutes.
my lovely sentence, I forgot where it went.
Yeah, you were saying something about the Prog Bot Mark ones, I think. I don't really remember. Oh, and hey, we got fanners, which I don't think we saw too much of
Oh,
before.
huh. They look kind of bulkier than I remember.
Yeah, they're bulky and they're not very threatening when you're far away. Also,
Hooray, this
yeah,
network.
yep, this network is a network apparently. But the one thing, oh yeah, the one thing I was gonna mention that I never got to finish was, um, now I mentioned the battery meter in the top. What I was gonna say is that it can't. The punishment for if it runs out, basically it means that you go back to LAN, and apparently the scientist has a kind of a battery charger, like one of those crank things or something, and you have to like do this, I guess, little mini game. I don't know if it's like a button mashing or whatever, but you have to do that in order to charge up some of your battery power to continue.
Huh. Well, okay.
That's what I vaguely remember because it was, this game's what, almost 15 years old? So it was 15 years ago that I think that I first had my experience with this. So yeah.
Alright then.
Bye, Progmar. I, I didn't talk to a lot of those, which
We're
is
ignoring you.
and
Oh,
the
but
really
one of them
sad
has to
thing.
have the batteries, huh?
What's that?
But one of them has to have the batteries, huh?
Yeah, it's usually the ones in these kind of little pathways.
That makes
So.
sense.
Mhm. Also, one thing about these batteries is, I guess one of the concepts is that the batteries can't be adjacent to each other in order to light up paths. So they have to be kind of spaced away from each other, sort of.
Yep.
Otherwise, yeah, it's kind of almost a process of elimination. And the batteries each have like
But
2 uses a piece. Yeah, invisible pathway. That's awesome.
I thought that
And
didn't make it. Yeah. This
I
network,
thought,
man.
yeah. And then you just go across a bunch of blackness, and then, yeah, there's that. And then you go around there to continue on. Because I think we already said it, this network. But, um,
Yep.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the batteries have like 2 or 3 uses at a time. So, um, if you kind of like mess around and don't know like which spot they need to be or which slot they need to be put in, you have to you have to turn the thing off first, the generator, take the batteries out, and then get back to the progbot you got it from so that you can recharge them, so that you're not ultimately screwed.
Just not a good chip selection that time.
No, but I have
Oh,
the charge, so I can do exactly 80 damage.
that's a really powerful charge shot.
I could have sworn it did like 100 something, but that would have been way too broken. But whatever. You got several programs, C, D, and E. That's enough for the Zeta Battery Program Advanced. No, it really isn't. I don't even know where I was going with that.
Yep.
Um,
You'll have to think really hard before where you're going to put the batteries, except we don't know where the paths are going to be until we put them. So, yep.
yeah. Eventually you do kind of like figure out which one's which, but of course you have that timer, which is not a timer, and we get a Typhoon Bee, which I don't use, of course. But yeah.
I'm glad they didn't make anything in the vein of. Was that a jump cut?
Yeah, it was because I wanted to record each section of this comp so that I could switch maps and all that
Alright.
because they're like individual files. So yeah,
That didn't quite seem like a game effect, considering nobody mentioned it.
yeah, pretty much. Uh, there's 4 areas in this comp, so this third one is by far the toughest one because they basically make you think out of the box almost in a way because you have to take you have to like hold on to certain batteries in order to kind of use one to connect the path so you can take the batteries out of the first section and then bring them to the second section, and then I don't even know if that made any sense.
Yep, but that's interesting at any rate.
Well, you'll see in like probably a few minutes. I'm not really sure how long it is, but we just get to ground crush everything here, including the Remel bit oh, I'm sorry, the Twisty virus,
Right.
and get a Raton chip.
Yeah, I think I get what you were talking about, and really I can get behind that. But if it were just the puzzle, I could get behind that. Less so when it's trial and error like this.
Yeah, because it took a while just to figure this out, and
Ooh, those are tracking you pretty well.
yeah, they are. The movement of these Billy viruses are a little weirder than in the past because it seems like they try to go to the front row, and also awesome reference of Pulp Fiction right there. Also, that is the Mark III virus.
You skipped Mark 2, I see.
Yeah, I skipped a lot, and as far as I can remember, or as of what I can think, I think I missed the one that made the Zero Wing reference. Because I think there was one that mentioned
We're
the
not
Alien
world.
base.
Oh, hey, there we go. There's Mark 2.
And there's Wood Tower, which you see just a little bit of.
Yep. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much kills any of them instantly.
Anything in this network.
Yeah. But believe me, when you get more than one of those... Oh! Okay, I forgot they become random.
Oh,
Instead
dear.
of just, you have to face them head on or whatever. And I wanted to kill him, but I didn't expect him to move. Here
And this is when they become dangerous, huh?
They use steel.
They can use steel again, right?
I want to say they can use it a second time, but I might be wrong. And I decided not to kill them because I just want to show off. They self-destruct. It's just so stupid.
Well,
really.
Then again, they're kind of corrupted, so maybe I should be laughing.
Actually, that is a good point, of course. But yeah, so here is the first case of what I was talking about. Basically, you get 3 batteries. I only use 2 here because we get to light up this path if I can get around this area because it's very finicky. We get 2 of these, and I don't know why that branches off the way it does. I don't know if it's to fool you. And I don't know why I recharge. So we use the single battery, and well, we'll talk about that after Gutsman does his job because, well, 100 damage is always nice.
I feel like the HP counts of the viruses here are a lot lower than they were in the Waterworks and Light networks.
Because, well, yeah, there's the piranhaviruses that I want to say have 100 HP, and then what else was there? Well, the polar bear viruses don't count because those were mini-boss, sort of, but not really.
Right.
So, here I learn a downfall to the Wood Tower. I thought it goes through pretty much anything and continues on. That is not true. It only takes out one virus and it doesn't take out the rest.
I think that's true with all the towers, that if the main part hits a virus, the entire it doesn't go on any further. But if the but any number of viruses can hit the parts that are trailing, and it'll keep going so long as the first part is still intact. I don't know why I remember that, but I do.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think that's one of the rare cases I actually use the tower chips.
Yeah. They can be finicky. I'd say they're best definitely for just being elemental.
Yeah, there's no elect tower chip because I don't know really how that would work.
Nah, that's in Battle Network for that's in Battle Network 4, and that's just a building.
There's an what building? Oh, you're talking about Jomon Electric, aren't you?
Yeah, around there. There's
Uh,
I
okay.
I was watching Rowan's Battle Network 4 again, and I realized there is finally an Elect Tower in the series, and it's just a building and not a chip.
Pretty much. Even then, I don't know. I don't even know how it works. But I want to say that they pretty much had all these other chips, like the Thunder uh, chips, which pretty much just do whatever they want, kind of roaming all over the field and
Yeah.
causing issues. But yeah, so we had to use one battery right there in order to light up that tiny little path that we can't walk across, like all the other invisible stuff. But
I don't know. When it's a
yeah,
puzzle, I think it's pretty cool, but you can't really say any. Oh dear.
I have no idea how I killed that Twisty right before that thing would have struck with Righteous Fury. Okay, I'll stop. Also, you have to turn off the switch because warning that could cause undue harm and all that.
Proper procedure. Why must you be such an issue?
Why must you be? I don't have the word for it. Um, it doesn't really matter because we are almost out of this area, except we still have to use one more battery. But and it's the toughest part of the. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna try to lead them on, but it doesn't matter because they're too easy and they go down to a fully charged Buster shot.
You know, I'm
But yeah,
glad.
this is the hardest battery ever. How would I ever be able to get past this?
I was about to say, I'm glad that they only require you to use two of your three batteries and not all three properly there, but I'll take that back now.
Mm. Now, and then this is the last area. There's only one battery puzzle, but I think they give you... They either give you 4 batteries or they give you 3. I don't really remember. And I could have sworn they used it like 3 times before they... Or... No, wait a minute. They always use it, at least the ring zap once before they move forward, no matter what.
Right.
But yeah.
Maybe the higher versions. Yes, we know. Maybe the higher versions use steel a lot faster.
It does kind of bother me that those prog bots pretty much say, hey, remember that you have to do this and you can't do that. It's like they say it like every step of the way when it's the real thing.
Yeah, it's like
to get through.
every other piece of advice or something.
And I killed it right after you steel because it decided it wanted to waste my time. But yeah, I never noticed that I actually got down to 4 units of battery power left. That's kind of odd. I could have sworn I got to the end with half of it left, but like I said, there's not a whole lot remaining.
Yeah.
Except just...
Really, the battery doesn't seem to be that much of an issue. Then again, you're going through a network that's basically built to waste your time on your first try, so
yeah.
I can see
Also,
where...
speaking of wasting time, I mean, look at how far I have to go to bring the batteries back if I screw up at any point. I have to go probably through 1 or 2 fights just to recharge and then get back.
Yeah, I really can't get behind a network where wasting your time is a central gameplay mechanic. I really can't.
And here's another... I hear a lot of static. That must be because we're coming to the end. Because the air is getting thinner. And the lights are on for some reason. Because apparently the power's on?
The power's on way too much.
The generator is working. Generator. Okay, I won't do that stupid meme. But yeah, we just move forward across this path and we will strike down Elect Man with Righteous Fury. because he
Oh, he speaks
speaks
in
net speakers,
internet.
electricity program. But apparently, okay, he's confused because apparently we're supposed to protect this network, except it must not be us. Maybe, I don't know.
I think it
But
was
we're gonna strike him
expecting
down
someone a little
because.
more official.
But yeah, we're gonna strike him down because we have the hero sword because we are the hero of the day. Uh-oh. Well,
Um,
yeah.
what about attacking us? None of that? Nope,
Nope.
none of that.
It's just gonna be all Dynamo Man and just recharge, and the attacks aren't working because electricity is life and it's his power. And he just uses Zap Finger or something like that to paralyze us.
Um,
So, in a really unusual sense of well, okay, not really sense of logic, we
oh,
have to turn off the generator, getting shocked, in exchange for being able to stop him from regenerating? Question mark.
I guess it. Alright then. I guess it's like kind of how the power being out in the net stopped us from regenerating.
Yep, something like
Oh
that.
hey, yeah,
And
he's not.
nice spawn. It's like
That
this
needs
is
to
what
stop
this game
happening.
has done. The game loves doing this. It wants to spawn a rock cube somewhere. It wants to spawn a rock right as I get done with invincibility periods, but I can kill that in one charge shot, so it's not even an issue. But yeah,
Oh,
having all these powerful
desire.
weapons just makes him kind of a joke, and I don't know why I'm using Ad. Probably because I just want to finish him off in style. Oh, and he can go
Yep.
all Dynamo Man and heal
Ah,
for not much.
yeah, not much though. That's good.
Did I use what tower?
Are you
Uh,
you
what was I
you're
doing?
looking for something?
I I'm looking for a thing, and I don't even know why. Oh, and there's another nice spawn.
Thank you, Elect Man.
Oh, I remember. I was gonna show off a different program advance.
That's what I figured you were looking for, but it's not here, is it?
Yes, it is actually. As soon as past me figures out Shockwave, Sonic
Oh,
Wave, Dino Wave, we get the all-powerful, almighty B-Wave,
I don't
which
remember this
is
at all. What's this?
it's very underwhelming because basically you get 5 uses and it randomizes between Shockwave, Sonic Wave, and Dino Wave
Oh, so it's
for the
two.
damage that it originally does.
So it's just two of each.
Uh, one of each, and there's like 2 of one. Darn, it's too late. It took me too
What?
long to break the jack in and break the protection.
You mean that thing that took us about 3 seconds?
That's pretty sad. And apparently, more amateurs. If you amateurs had an H with a capital H for whatever reason, very nice. But wait, did he call him Lord Chod or Lode Chod? I didn't even notice.
Oh no, Chad changed his
And
name.
and now here's a really stupid sense of logic. Hey, we need to bring the power back on. Lan, I'm pretty sure Chod isn't stopping you. Why can't you do it yourself? But so, fun fact, Proto Man in the past was kind of a tough boss. I don't know why, because he attacks really slow.
Yeah, that seems a little underwhelming for what I'm used to.
Yeah. And wait, did I say I lost to him the very first time I fought him? And then I had to redo that whole sequence?
Oh,
Also, he has a Proto Shield,
Well, okay.
which... Yeah. Don't know why I grabbed a Guts Punch, just maybe because I wanted to smack
Gonna
him
punch him in the
silly or
face.
But yeah, if you
So,
have good timing, you can probably squeak in a shot if he's not expecting it.
so you can really only
And
you can really only counterattack him, huh?
not necessarily because I can just drop a weight on him
Oh,
because he can't dodge that because it's break element before it became break element.
not bad.
The civilian be a net battler, never. It's because you're an official net battler and you can carry out tips, so you can fight alone. But we can't fight alone, so that means we're superior or something. I'm not even sure.
Because Because no matter what, we're always in a team. I don't know.
Yep, and we have friends because it's the power of friendship. The friendship ring thing. Okay, he called him Lord Chod. I didn't even remember. This land, quotation marks.
No, Proto Man, you're not allowed to learn about friends.
You're not allowed to learn about the outside world.
Where was Chad during this? What?
He jacked in somewhere else. I don't even know. He probably hacked his way in somewhere else that we couldn't find. After all, that's why he wasn't still at the banquet when the whole thing went down. But actually, well, here's the thing, though, is... Did he make it through the elevator before Count Zap took out the power, or... I don't even know, really.
There are all these people saying they shouldn't have come. There's still all this glorious food here.
Yeah, but it's probably all cold now because we spent, what, probably an hour in the comp or something, and everybody was still...
And nobody was eating?
to adjust their eyes.
What? Why do you... You have all this food here, Land. What? No, the food! The food!
I think Wiley's interested in the food. And by food, I mean these super programs. By combining these two, I can make you know what?
Oh no, not you know what.
I can delete the world. No more annoying people and annoying machines. And get revenge against Kakari. Oh no.
Well.
And we have mail from Dad, who also speaks in text speak. And I wanted to read it twice because I was so interested in it. And he wants to know if we're friends with Chad, but...
Friends.
His net battle not going well?
That's funny, Dad.
I would certainly say so. He lost because we dropped a weight on him. And he has the weight of the world on his shoulders. Not really.
That's a small world.